What's up guys, Tiku's here, back after a long time. I've been really busy recently and my internet's been playing up, so that's why I haven't been uploading anything. But I'm back now, and so I thought I'd bring you something special for the first video back. And that is Resonator nchro, which is an insect resonator deck. You may think that this is a bit of a weird choice, like insects aren't really known for being good, but you'll hopefully see why I chose to make this kind of deck as I go through. Well, this is now playable now that High Speed Rulers is out, so hopefully you enjoy it. So the first card we've got is 3 red resonators. When it's normal summoned, you can special summon level 4 or lower monster from the hand, and when it's special summoned, you can target one face-up monster on the field and gain life points equal to its attack. You can only use this effect of red resonate once per turn. This is what really drew me to the deck because it's a Goblinberg tuner, plus it's searchable with Resonate Call. We'll get to that later. So 3 of them. 3 Synchron Resonator. If there's Synchron monsters on the field, you can special summon this card from the hand. You can only special summon Synchron Resonator once per turn this way. And if this card is set from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Resonate monster from your graveyard except Synchron Resonator to your hand. Good for Synchro laddering. If there's a red resonator in your graveyard already, you can add that back with Synchron Resonator. You can synchro ladder with another synchro monster and not losing advantage. Plus it's a level 1 dark tuner, so you can use it with Primitive Butterfly for Underground Arachnid. Again, get to that later. That's the resonators done. Onto the insects. 3 Retaliating Sea. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell card that includes an effect that special summons a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's summoned this way. While this card is face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead, and if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Earth Insect type monster from your deck to your hand that has 1500 or less attack, except for Retaliating Sea. A really, really good card. Seeing a lot of play at the moment in side decks because, you know, you use it against Shadows or Necros, and like obviously it floats, so you use it with Red Resonator, summon Retaliating Sea, Synchro for 6, get a float effect, and here are some of the cards that can search, like Maxi, draw power. Everyone knows its effect, but during either player's turn you can send this card from the hand to the graveyard, and every time your opponent special summons a monster this turn, you can immediately draw a card. You can only use 1 per turn, but you know, if you chain this to like Instant Fusion, and this one Nodin, you know, you get a draw from the Instant Fusion, draw from the Nodin effect, and then if he exceeds, that's another draw, so you've gone +2 off her, which is really nice. Helps you move through your deck really quickly because like Red Resonator requires other monsters in your hand, and Synchron Resonator also is good if you draw it in conjunction with other cards, so it's just like a good way of getting advantage and just like pressuring your opponent into not making as big plays as they might hope to. 1 Confronting the Sea. This might be a weird choice. I might cut it from the deck because it's in testing, it's not being as good as I hope, but it's a level 5 Earth Insect with 1100 attack and 2500 defense. Opponent special summons a monster in the X deck, you can special summon this card from the hand, and if you do, it's unaffected by monster effects that target this card. So basically it blocks most rank 4s, so like Castel can't attack over it, but it can also not like spin it back to the deck because it's unaffected, and obviously you summon it after they summon the Xyz monster, so you can just like block them off after they've made their choice, which is nice. So yeah, 1 of them. Might cut it though. Then we go to Resonance Insect, searchable by Retaliating Sea. If this card is set from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 5 or higher insect type monster from the deck to the hand. And if this card is banished, you can send 1 insect type monster from the deck to the graveyard. So basically, it's like an ultimate floater. Like, you use it again as synchro material, like Retaliating Sea. You get the search off, and if it's banished from the graveyard by some of the other insect cards that I want to show you in a minute, then you can replace it. See, that's why I run 3. One of the things it can search is Primitive Butterfly. It has a Solar Wind Gemma summon ability, so like if you control non-monsters you can special summon this card from the hand, and its second effect is quite nice because once per turn you can increase the levels of all insect type monsters you currently control by 1, so you can special summon it, increase its level by 1, and then you can use it with like Red Synchron to make a level 8 synchro, which is quite powerful. Obviously it's good for making big synchros, and there's a combo with Red Resonator and Synchron Resonator where you can make Hot Red Dragon Abyss, but we'll get to that in a second. 1 Doom Dozer, again searchable by Resonance Insect. It's a special summonable beat stick. It cannot be an all-summon set, but you must be special summoned from the hand by banishing 2 insect type monsters from the graveyard, and can be summoned in other ways. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. 2800 attack beat stick, as I said, easy to summon. Nice for just putting pressure on your opponent, like getting as much damage in as possible. Spells, 1 with a Geki, obvious, like gets rid of opponent's monsters. 3 Resonator Call, it's a rotor for resonators, so you run through that. 2 Resonator Engine, I might cut down this to 1, but its effect is target 2 Resonator monsters in the graveyard, add 1 level 4 monster from your deck to your hand, and then if you do, return the Resonators to the deck. So it's like a mini pot of avarice, and it searches out Retaliating Sea, Resonance Insect, so it's good in that regard, but might be a dead draw because Synchron Resonator keeps Resonators out of the grave for longer, so it sort of clashes with that a bit. So I'll cut it down to 1. 3 MST for back row clearance. 2 Insect Imitation. Tribute 1 monster, special summon 1 insect type monster from the deck whose level is 1 higher than the tributed monster. So if you have Red Resonator normal summon hits. Summon either Retaliating Sea or Resonance Insect from the hand, activate Insect Imitation, tribute it, get a search, and then special summon a Primitive Butterfly. You can go into a level 8 synchro. It's just nice to get to the higher synchros more easily. 2 Layer Wire, remove from play 1 insect type monster from your graveyard, select one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Good for making things miss the timing, like Yangzings. It's just generally good field clearance. 1 Bottomless, with 1 Vanities to disrupt your opponent, 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device, disrupt soon again, 1 Solemn Warning to negate summons, and 3 Fiendish Chain for just generic effect negation. Onto the extra deck. 1 Sky Cavalry Centuria, rank 2 Xyz. This card can't be destroyed by battle while it has Xyz material. In the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can detach an Xyz material from this card and return that opponent's monster to hand. This is if you have like a really sort of dead hand, so like if you open like double red Resonator or can't make a synchro play, then you can just go into this and it's a decent card. Ally of Justice Catasta, non-targeting, non-dark destruction. Armades, good for getting stuff that relies on battle phase effects like Yangzings again, Shadows for flip effects, or like if you're playing against Cosmo it stops like Honest or Jurigedo. Vulcan the Divine, level 6 synchro. If this card is synchro summoned, target 1 face-up card you control and 1 face-up card your opponent controls, return those targets to hand. For the rest of the turn you cannot activate cards with this or effects of cards with the same name as those returned to the hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Normally I use this with either Primitive Butterfly or Fiendish Chains. 1 Underground Arachnid. I like this card just because it's hilarious. It requires 1 Dark Tuner and 1 non-tuner insect type monster, so obviously it's never really seen that much play because the conditions to summon it are quite strange. If this card attacks, your opponent can activate any spells or traps to the end of the damage step. Once per turn you can select 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, equip this card. If this card will be destroyed by battle, you can destroy that card. The equip card instead, and you can only equip 1 at a time. So basically it's like a relinquished 1 Goyo Guardian, 2 800 attack beat stick that steals your opponent's monsters. So it's quite good, like the staple level 6 synchro really. Red Wyvern, it's a new card from the new set, so it's a level 6 dragon type synchro monster with 2400 attack. During either player's turn, if a monster with higher attack than this card, and the synchro summon card is on the field, you can destroy the face-up monster on the field that has the highest attack, your choice is tied. You can only use this effect once while this card is face-up on the field. So basically it's like disruption effects. It's quite nice and disruptive, and a decent level 6 synchro. 1 Yahtzee, Evil of the Yangzing. Can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects, and it has a Scrap Dragon effect where you can target 1 Yangzing monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls and destroy them. 2600 attack. So if you summon this against like Burning Abyss, there's really little they can do to get rid of it except summon like Acid Golem or something. So it's just a nice level 7 synchro. 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Once per turn during either player's turn, when another level 5 or higher monster in the field activates effect, you can make the activation, and if you do destroy it, once per turn during either turn, when a monster effect that is activated targets exactly 1 level 5 or higher monster on the field and no other cards, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. If this card destroys a monster by its own effect, it gains attack equal to the original attack of the destroyed monster. It's quite a powerful card against Necros and like against Shadows as well, so that's really good. 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Just become legal in Europe with the new set. If this card is special summoned or a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, you can target 1 special summoned monster your opponent controls and return that target to hand. You can only use this effect of Moonlight Dragon once per turn. Good against Shadows, so if they summon Fusion, you can just bounce it. Black Rose Dragon for the field nukes, obviously. 1 Scrap Dragon, target 1 card you control and 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Again, became legal in the new set for Europe. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can destroy all other attack position monsters on the field. Monsters other than this card cannot attack the turn that you use this effect. So it's like front row clearance, so it's quite good. 3000 attack as well, nice beefy beat stick, and it's a Dark Dragon Synchro monster. Stardust Spark Dragon. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can target 1 face-up card you control. Once per during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. Just a nice generic protection card, I guess. Then Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. It's a level 9 synchro monster. It requires 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner Dark Dragon type synchro monsters, or Hot Red Dragon and Archfiend in this case. During either player's turn, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and negate its effects until the end of the turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 tuner in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. You can only use each effect of Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss once per turn, and it's got 3200 attack. So basically it's like a mini Quasar, because you can just negate a card once per turn, and it negates continuous effects, so that's quite nice. And yeah, it's just a good disruptive card. Make it with Hot Red Dragon Archfiend plus Synchron Resonator. This is sort of what drew me to deck basically, because Red Resonator plus Primitive Butterfly plus Synchron Resonator is a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, and it's a powerful card, and like if you can search for the bits like you can with this deck, then it's nice. Another synchro you could consider is Metaphys Horus Dragon. If this card is synchro summoned, you can activate appropriate effects depending on the non-tuner material it uses as synchron material. If it's a non-monster, it's unaffected by other card effects this turn. It's an effect monster, you can target one with a face card in the field to get that target's effects. It's a pending monster, your opponent chooses one monster they control and gives control of it to you, but it cannot attack its turn. Normally you get the middle one, so you can like negate a floodgate or like an annoying face-up monster your opponent controls or something like that. So it's decent, but you can put it in if you want, but I chose not to. And obviously, like, Retaliating Sea gives you access to Flying Sea in the side deck, which you would have access to otherwise, but it just makes it searchable, so it's kind of nice. When your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster you accept during the damage step, you can special summon this card to your opponent's side of the field in face-up defense position. The control of this card cannot exceed something. So you can ruin Burning Abyss, and it slows down Satellarknights. So basically this deck is a sort of anti-meta synchro deck. It's been testing quite well. Like, I've beaten Burning Abyss before, I've beaten Necros a couple of times. I beat other Resonator decks, but that's not really meta. But yeah, I thought I'd just share it with you and see what you guys thought. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, favourite, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.